Dear brothers and sisters, I welcome you all to hear and see this video message. Today we are going to see the 21st Law Commission statement about Uniform Civil Code. Content for this video I given in the description. You can go through and study. The Union Law Ministry formally requested the 21st Law Commission on 17th June 2016 to look into the matters related to general civil law. The 21st Law Commission of the nation, headed by retired Supreme Court Judge PS Chouhan, undertook a very comprehensive study. Pursuant of government request, the 21st Law Commission, after 2 years of inquiry and consultation with the concerned parties, which the opinions of 75,378 people, issued its advisory report dated 31 July 2018, presenting its position and views on the general civil law. These studies were on Special Marriage Act, Prevention of Domestic Violence Act, Religious Marriage and Divorce Act, Adoption, Property Rights Acts and Traditional Customs Acts. The report emphatically states that general civil law is unnecessary. The 21st Law Commission said amendments may be brought in the respective personal laws to remove discrimination against women in the laws. It is not appropriate to introduce a general civil law. It is not appropriate for this period. That being the case, why is the 22nd Law Commission reinitiating a public consultation on this? Is this the value given to the report of the 21st Law Commission headed by a Supreme Court retired judge? It is understandable if many years have passed since an advisory report was issued and society and laws have changed, so that a review is needed. But after nearly 2 years of in-depth research, the current recommendation of the Law Commission mean that the present Commission is trying to dilute the views contained in the 21st Law Commission of India. Advisory report dated 31 August 2018, which are not in favor of common civil law. In its advisory report, the 21st Law Commission opinionated that common civil law is not desirable. The 22nd Law Commission was controversially kept vacant for a year for its tenure to be over, and soon after belated appointments were made, it was awarded an extension till August 31st, 2024 on February 20, 2023. The 21st Law Commission felt that a solution lay in codification of different personal laws rather than striving for a uniform civil code. It said codification of various personal laws could help one arrive at certain universal principles that priorities equity rather than imposition of a uniform code in procedural, which can also discourage many from using the law altogether, given that matters of marriage and divorce can also be settled extrajudicially. It said it was desirable that all personal laws relating to matters of family must first be codified to the greatest extent possible, and the inequalities that have crept into codified law should be remedied by amendment. Mere projection of uniformity is not a valid ground for uprooting the established system of laws governing personal matters of different religious communities, when even the established general and supposedly uniform laws are not entirely uniform in nature. 21st Law Commission consultation paper on family law reform states that the Commission has taken a stand in favor of equality within communities between men and women, personal laws reform rather than equality between communities, that is uniform civil code. The consultation paper states that the Law Commission should deal with laws that are discriminatory rather than providing a uniform civil code, which is neither necessary nor desirable at this stage. The 21st Law panel said that while many argue that a uniform code may advance the cause of national integration, this may not necessarily be the case when cultural difference inform people's identity and its preservation guarantees the territorial integrity of the nation. It also said, citing the legal protection provided to the tribal family law, that cultural diversity cannot be compromised to the extent that our urge for uniformity itself becomes a reason for threat to the territorial integrity of the nation. It had stated that most countries are now moving towards recognition of difference, and the mere existence of difference does not imply discrimination but is indicative of a robust democracy. While diversity of Indian culture can and should be celebrated, specific groups or weaker section of the society must not be disprivileged in the process. Resolution of this conflict does not mean abolition of difference, the Commission had then said. The BJP government has not taken any effort in the last decade to get equality and justice for women. If the government had thought of it, could it have fulfilled the 33% reservation for women in the legislature and parliaments? But the uniform government union was never concerned about the equal rights of women. In the upcoming election of 2024, it has advanced the weapon of uniform civil code to get majority votes. Bible talks about BJP's plated appointments of 22nd Law Commission for Uniform Civil Code in Psalms chapter 64 verse 5 to 9. They, that is BJP and Sangh Parivar, encourages themselves in an evil matter. They talk about secretly laying snares. They say, who will see them? They devise wicked deeds. We have made a perfect scheme, that is uniform civil code. Both the inward thoughts, that is oppress Muslims, and the heart of each one of them are deep. But God will shoot an arrow, that is new emerging secular People's Power Party, at them. Suddenly they will be wounded, that is not get the majority in Lok Sabha, in 18th Lok Sabha. So they will cause their own tongue to overthrow them. All who see them, that is BJP alliance, will flee away, and all men will fear and declare the work of God, for they will wisely consider his deeds. Amen.